Hi everyone and welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week we've got a sunny day and the temperatures are higher than normal, so I'm going to be grateful because we've had a really good last week temperature-wise as far as winter. This is my kind of winter. I mean, Friday was 65 or 6 degrees. Let's keep it in the 50s, upper 40s. But in the meantime, I want to do part two of my recent doll haul. Last week I did the first part, and I mentioned a doll that I wanted to show you that's a clone doll, and then we'll get into some others. Um, Now, this doll is wearing the dress of that fashionista I showed you that said was in the purple and white dress typically. So let me show you her, and I'm not sure what her name is. Maybe somebody knows what doll this was, company it was from, or what the doll's name was. But here she is, and she's got a really nice face. I actually like this dress on her. The outfit she came in was very homemade looking, and I didn't like it, so glad to put her in something else. Somebody put her hair in pigtails. I didn't put them in there. For now, I'm going to keep that. It looks kind of cute on her. She kind of reminds me of Marianne from Gilligan's Island. Maybe not in this dress, but yeah, this was that fashionista's dress. And also, I've got her sitting next to, oh, my light went off. That's okay. We got quite a bit of light today. Um, I've got her sitting next to this doll, whose head just popped off, and I just put it back on. This is a Cindy doll, or wait a minute, is that her name? Not Cindy. I'm sorry, Lindsay. This is a Lindsay doll, and it's a Sears doll. By the way, her hair has a lot of flyaways. I don't know if you can see them, but would have been better with the light. It needs charged. I haven't used it in a while. I just thought I'd try it. And like I said, it's quite a bit of light, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, to me, they're good buddies, and they're sitting next to each other on the shelf. So let me know what you think of especially that first one, and if anyone knows who that is. I know who the second one is. Like I said, it's Lindsay. I bought her originally when I worked at Sears, so yeah, I am well aware of that one. Okay, so moving on, just want to show you that the Greg doll from the Naturalistas line, I got another one of him because he was in stock still at Target, and I just think he is a very cool doll. So I'll probably try to sell one of these because now I have two. I mean, obviously they look pretty similar, but I'll see if there's any differences. And not that I'm seeing off the top. They're pretty similar. The only thing I think is that this one's face looks a little bit wider, actually, and maybe a little darker skin tone. But you can't tell in the pictures as far as the skin tone. Does his head look kind of skinnier here? It does to me. Like I said, I really like this doll. I like the shoes with the clippers on them, his bag, and just his overall look really is nice. So, very good job on those, on him. Now, moving on to one other, well, not really clone doll, but a fresh doll. And that's, I haven't been buying many of those, and there hasn't been any I really wanted. But then I saw this one on line, and I decided to get it. This is from the new Fresh Trinity Wear design, I guess you'd call it. So this is Autumn, and by the way, here's the back. It shows you about the dress and things you can do with the dress, which is nice, but I'm surprised they don't have other dolls on here. They do tell you about Dr. Lisa, who is the founder of this company, and yeah, World of EPI, it says. So here she is, and this would have been where the light would have been nice, but I'll use the natural lighting. Now, one of the reasons I got her, and she reminds me of one of the other dolls I have in this line. I'm trying to think of which one. I'm not sure. I don't see her right now. Maybe Lynette or someone like that. But her face is smaller. You know how the last wave I got some from, the face to me is a lot bigger. And this is back to kind of the normal size. But I really like this dress, and I love the color. That upper part especially, like it says, wrap it, twist it, tie it, and knot it. So they're just, again, showing you the different things you can do with the top of this dress. On the doll, they have it on the wrap it one, you know, where it's wrapped around her bosom. And it's just really flattering. And she looks wonderful in it. It does have a flared out bottom. Not my favorite thing, but on this one I think it works. So yeah, I just thought of all the new ones I'd seen, and let me see if there's a date on this one. Oh, gonna have to get I thought I had my magnifying glass out, but I don't. Let's see, let me see if there's a date on this, a year. Oh, actually it says 2022, so this might not be new to you all. It's just new to me, and I don't remember seeing it before that I can say for sure. Okay, now let's move on to some Barbie dolls, or again, friends of Barbie. So first of all, I think I'm going to show you this one. Let me put that one down. This was, I bought some dolls from the one lady, and these two were actually both from the same lady. And some of these, like this first one I'm going to show you, are right out of the box. They've been out of the box, but they have been put back in the box. In fact, you can see her comb and shoes are still attached. I think it was somebody displayed these, and then when they wanted to sell them, they put them back. But this is the Asha doll from the African American Collection, 2nd edition, from Mattel. And here's a picture on the back. Her hair looks very full there. And I just want to read you a little bit of this. It says, the name Asha means life in Swahili, and celebrate life does she. An exciting dress of bright colors, purple dots, fancy trim accent the fun of this flared skirt with a golden sheen wrap, etc. So, yeah, they give you a nice bit of information. That was just part of it. And here's the actual doll in real life. And she does have a very colorful outfit. Now, interestingly enough, her top is kind of wrapped around too. I think this is beautiful. And I just love the hair. It probably was fuller in the beginning, but maybe it needs a little, lifeline of some kind, like a pick or that comb it came with, something. I know this might be considered a pick. If you look at it, again, I'm not sure. This was from Toys R Us, according to the box, and originally sold for $14.99. I think I got her for less than that, I believe. I think this was like around $10, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a couple weeks and a few dolls ago. So, I like her bracelet, which kind of reminds me of something from the Rockers line. Somebody was wearing something like this, maybe in a different color, I believe. And she's got the gold hoop earrings. She actually does have a gold ring, too. I hadn't noticed that quite yet. The polka dot dress that they mentioned with the gold trim. And, it is very African-looking design, especially this bottom part. And, the trim on the shoulders. It's just, and also the headband. It's just so very detailed. So I congratulate Mattel for doing this, making it realistic. And I mean, I know there were other Asha dolls, and this was along with the oh shoot, what was it? Drop in the box here. There was Asha and another doll about that time whose name right now is escaping me. Who am I trying to think of? The other African American doll that was, along these lines. It'll come to me, probably, hopefully before the video's over. But, yeah, this is Asha. Let me give you a closer look at her face. So I believe this is, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm always taking wild guesses here. Is this the Nichelle face mold? I don't know. But that's what it sort of reminds me of for some reason. Or maybe it was its own face mold. Nowadays, of course, they would do, probably its own. Or something that they could adapt that looked more realistic to a person. Of course, her arms go out. They go up and down. Like you would expect on these type of dolls. They're not bent arm dolls, obviously. And she does have the the bendable legs, but they don't really click much. There was one click. You can hear it there. Oh, that sounded like two. So yeah, they still do that just fine. There are no spots or anything on her legs. Yeah, the hair seems to be pretty good quality, although it kind of looks a little not bushed up, something like that, bushy. That it could use to look more, like if you look at the picture, I like that, the way that looks better. But it's hard to get it, that's a picture, it's never going to look like that. But I think when it first came out of the box, the hair would have looked less bunched up, is what I'm saying. She does have, like, where a rubber band was here, so there's a few little spots there where you see one. So yeah, but overall, I really like her. Her shoes are purple to match, the purple in her outfit and her bracelet. So I think those would look good. I mean, you wouldn't see them a whole lot, but I may go ahead and take the shoes out and also try that pick. So yeah, I'm going to set her aside for now. From the same lady, oops, wrong doll. Get to the right one here. I got this doll, which I actually already have, this Brazilian Barbie. And let me see when she's from. What did I just do with that? Don't tell me I put that magnifying glass away. Yes, I did. That was not smart. Let's see. 89. So this is box date 89, probably out in 90, therefore. Brazilian Barbie from the Dolls of the World line. And I'm just trying to see if that says that on here. I guess it doesn't really say that. It says, "Welcome to Rio de Janeiro, the happiest city in Brazil. Hurry, the carnival celebration is about to begin. It starts when the mayor hands the keys to the city to Rei Momo, the carnival king, and lasts 4 days." So they go on and tell you quite a bit about Brazil and birds and flowers and things. Yeah, it's a beautiful doll. She's got an interesting face, one of those kind of smaller faces. I love the outfit. Now, obviously, this is not your average Brazilian woman's outfit. This is, sometimes I think when people see these, that's what it's supposed to represent. And it's not. As it says, it's supposed to represent a carnival participant. So we do want to be clear about that. So the reason I got her is, first of all, she was pretty cheap. And second, I don't have one out of the box, so I'm considering taking one of the two I have out of the box. We'll see, but for now, she'll stay in for the time being until I decide. And it's just a great box with drawings, or artwork, I should say. And, her hair really is longer than it looks, but it's just kind of curled up. And this shows you where Brazil is on the map of South America and how big it is. It kind of reminds me of Texas or Alaska in our country being so big. But this is pretty huge. I think this is Chile here in the orange, or in the purple, one of the two. One of them's probably Argentina as well. I'm not the best at geography, but I know enough. Or a good amount. So there's just another picture. But again, here's a view of her. I've gotten a few Dolls of the World recently. I got another, oh gosh, let me get her just a second. Okay, I meant to bring this one too. I also got this one from someone else, this Scottish Barbie. Now, I already have a Scottish Barbie in the box, but it's the one that's the redhead superstar looking one. So I think that's the more original one. This one is a newer version, but not that new. It's like 1990, I think this says. That one's actually where I can read it without the magnifying glass. So she's really pretty. The box is very banged up, you see, it's not in good condition. So this one I definitely bought to take out of the box at some point soon. She has dark shoes and a red brush, which is a little bit unusual. A lot of times they match. And she's obviously a redhead too. Let me fix that one piece of hair. I hate when one piece of hair is out of place. Let's see if I can fix that. At least get it to a little better. Yeah, it's not cooperating. But it's better. But there's her face, and they always put the green around the eyes of this redheads a lot of times. Where she's got the tartan kind of outfit, fashion, and she just looks great. I mean, she's such a pretty doll, I have to say. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to get her. So yeah, those are two of the most recent ones I got from Dolls of the World. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I always enjoy presenting dolls to you all. And thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I'll talk to you next time on Barbie Dolls of the Week.